What's up, beautiful people? Avery Woodley here, and I am bringing you guys a discussion, my view on the Kevin Samuels Your Average video. If you have not yet watched that video, please stop what you are doing before you proceed with this one and go watch it. You can find it on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Now I am assuming that you have watched the video. Oh Lord, I don't even know where to start. There is so much to be said about the video. My spirit was disrupted, but not for what you would assume. And when I say assume, if you know anything about me, I am a woman in her 30s. I am 37, almost 38, and I have 3 kids. So some people may assume that I should be upset and up in arms about that. Some people would assume that I would be up in arms because as a trainer and coach and mentor and motivator, I am all for women empowerment and women supporting women. So I should be upset that a man like himself on a public platform belittled a woman. I don't care about anything that he really said to her. I don't care. He is entitled to his own opinion. It was his show. She came on his show to get advice. I watched the video more than once, and each time I watched it, I was looking for different things. I was listening for different things. I also read probably over 1,000 comments. Instead of being so upset and so up in arms about what he said to her and how he talked to her, we should be equally as upset and distraught on what she said and also on what she wasn't saying. You can tell a lot by somebody by what they don't say. If you watched her mannerisms, you would have been able to tell a lot about her. Now, this has nothing to do with what he said. It is on her. And for me to be a woman who is about women empowerment and women supporting women, my job is not to console her and put out messages, Queen, you're beautiful, you should, don't listen to him, don't anybody tear you down. No, if I'm really gonna be about empowerment, it's also about accountability and being honest. It is our job as women to hold each other accountable. Yes, it's our job to support and uplift, but we have to be real with each other. We have to be honest. All these comments like, I feel so sorry for her, this, and that. No, you should feel sorry for her, but not because of what he said to her. You should feel sorry for her for so many reasons. The fact that a 35-year-old woman who is a mother had to call on him and called him and basically was saying, I want a 6-figure man. That is so concerning. I don't associate with any women that I could see sitting up at a table or at each other's house having a glass of wine saying, ooh, I need to find somebody who can help me get a 6-figure man. Where is your mind at to even say that? To even call somebody for that? Where are your friends? Where are the women in your life? And what is up with this whole 6-figure thing? I could go on a tangent about that, but that's a whole nother thing. The fact is that something is missing. Something is missing with her. And it's not a 6-figure man. There were so many things that she said. I date below me. I choose men that are beneath me. She also couldn't even describe and tell him what she brought to the table. Really, she stumbled over that. Like, what do you bring to the table? I can help him with his business and I plant and garden? No, as a woman, as a person, what do you bring to the table? You can't answer that, but you want a 6-figure man. Whatever that is. Like you place your value in commas and what they make. And that can go back to how she was raised. Is that how your 6-figure father raised you? Is that how you were taught what you were taught? Is that what the women in your life showed you? That's what you should, that's what you should care about? Like, it literally makes me sick. And it makes me sick that people are encouraging her and loving on her and tearing him down. That's completely deflecting. One thing we know about 2020 is that tomorrow isn't promised. This is the chance for us to really wake up and get ourselves together. Forget what he said. Who cares what he said to her? Who cares? We need to care about why this woman had to, like I said, had to call him, say she wants a six-figure man. She's a mother. So like as a mother, you have other responsibilities. I'm not saying she needs to give up on relationships. No. But from the sound of it, you're not ready for a relationship because the only relationship you really need right now is with yourself. Not only for yourself, but for the young man that you are raising, because you are the first woman in his life. So you have to think about what you're showing him and what you're exposing him to. I'm so over the way we call ourselves supporting women, and we're constantly patting them on the back, and it's like, oh no, you're beautiful. Yes, you're beautiful. You can be intelligent. You can be, successful, and you can still be broken. It's not even about her being average. That's what she said. He said, what do you rate yourself? I would have been like, I can't. I'm off the charts. And it has nothing to do with looks. She rated herself a 5. She said she was average. Forget your looks. You have an average mindset. Matter of fact, you want a six-figure man, and your mind, you have a broken mindset, and you're a broken woman. And not the type of broken where, as a believer, it's like you're in the refinement process and God is allowing you to go through something to make you, no, you are broken. You don't need a six-figure man. You need a support group. You need therapy. You possibly need a new tribe of women or a new network of women or, group of friends. The women I know would never, ever. I would never. And even if I thought about it, I wish one of them would slap me upside of the head. Who are you surrounding yourself with? You need to check your environment. Also, who are you? The real question is, who are you? Not what do you do? Not that you've been making 6 figures for the last 3 years and you own a pet shop or grooming business. Not your title. Who are you as a woman? Do you know who you are? You need to find out who you are. You wouldn't even know what values or qualities to tell your son to look for in a woman, because you don't know yourself. If you focused on yourself, found out who you were, got around the right people in the right environment, and really chose yourself first before you're trying to choose a 6-figure man, and that's a whole other discussion. If she works on herself in all these areas, the rest will come. There are so many of us, and I've said this before in one of my posts, who feel that we have it all together if we have degrees, or if we make a certain amount of money, or if we're doing it on our own. Then we're like, I'm a whole woman. I got it together. I'm this, I'm that, and this is what I'm looking for in a man. But they are lacking so much more. And that's why if they even find a man, they can't keep one. Let's get upset, or let's question why so many people are not upset with her and with what she said, with what she was not saying, with the fact that she called his show. She searched him out. He did not sit up and call her and say, you know what, let me tear you down. And another thing, she could have hung up, but she didn't. Why didn't she get along with the father of her son? And when I say get along, that does not mean he has to be her favorite person. That does not even mean that she has to like him. But the fact that you said he was active, that means he is around, he helps him in some way, as a mother who has a son, you should be proud of the fact, no matter what happened between you all, that his father is around. That is so important. So whatever you're feeling, whatever you got going on with him, should not even be an issue. You should have no problem with him at all. That shows your level of maturity and where you're at. Like, are you bitter? Like, what are you hanging on to? There's so much that should be discussed other than him calling her average when he was reiterating what she said, and how he talked to her on his show. His show, his platform. She's a fan and a supporter. She called him. I don't know who this woman is, but it's not just her. There are hundreds of thousands of women just like that who want a six-figure man, and they have a broke mindset, a broke spirit, and so much more. Look, we are in office right now, okay? We have to do better. Let's care about her. Let's care about the fact that everybody is bashing him. The majority of everybody is bashing him and telling her like, oh, you know, it's okay. I feel so sorry for you. He shouldn't have said that. You know, he's killing your confidence. No, her confidence was gone. Her confidence was already low. Let's find some people that she really should be calling. We get upset at the wrong things and we focus on that. And all it's doing is taking away from the real problems and the issues at hand. All right. Talk to you guys later.